Welcome to Wroclaw, Poland.
Home to the largest town square in all of Europe.
Yes, so we are really excited to explore that. We've already taken a peek at it and it's beautiful. Right now we're actually starting on the outskirts of that because there's a lot to go and see and do here.
Yeah, there's plenty more to do and we're going to take it all in. We've got a little bit of time to do it, so let's get started. All right, now the first thing we're noticing is there's plenty of bars and restaurants right on the river.
Yeah, so cool.
We're gonna hit one of these up for sure. Probably this one right behind us before it's all said and done, because this place looks really cool.
He likes this one because it's got a lot of plants and stuff.
Plants.
I'm not a huge plant person,
love plants.
but if I have to take care of them, I'm okay with them.
I love plants myself. That's where I'm soft. But listen, this place is cool. They've got lounger chairs, and this is those spot will stop later for sure.
Now another fun thing here around town is there are little gnomes everywhere. So you kind of just keep your eye open for those. It's just kind of a fun thing. Adults, kids, whatever. It'd be a lot of fun for kids to search for.
If you have kids, send them on their way. Go find some gnomes.
Go find some gnomes.
They'll go find some beers. They'll go find some gnomes. It's a win-win.
when we are booking a place, we usually look to stay as close to the city center as possible. And in this location, because we are in a hotel, we are staying right in the city center of like Old Town, we'll say.
Yeah, don't make the mistake of missing this side of the river, because not that we almost did, but we thought there was more to where we're at. And we were right, because this part of the city is fantastic. Don't forget about it.
We're actually liking this area a little bit more because it doesn't have that extreme tourist feeling to it. It just feels a little bit more like the lived-in old city.
Right, so. And don't forget also, you know, these churches, we will go in, we will show the inside of them. A lot of times there's service going on.
Yeah.
And without being disrespectful, we don't want to shoot too much video inside the church. Now here on the river, there are all kinds of rentals. You can rent your own boat. There are boat cruises. I think there's even a ferry that you can take back and forth. The costs range all across the board, so we really can't give you an exact price, but they are available. It might be a good option.
Right, and there were all different companies doing it, so a bunch of stalls. So plenty to choose from. Now we are in the old town of Wroclaw.
Yeah, now coming over here, we were kind of worried how crowded Europe was going to be. We've heard all these horror stories. You know, it might get worse for us down the road, but here in this massive town square with all this space and room, it doesn't seem to be that crowded at all, and there are a lot of restaurants.
It's really not bad. This is a Sunday, so honestly, this is when you'd expect it to be really busy. And like we mentioned, this is actually right where we decided to get a place to stay. We were just right off of the square, ideal location. We are going to take you and show you our place because we would highly recommend it. But right now, we're going to show you a little bit around the town square here because it's absolutely beautiful.
All right, got a little wet on that last shot. Hey, listen.
Took one for the team.
Took one for the team. Now, if you wanted to get away from the crowds and you want to get out of town a little bit, about a 30-minute drive just outside of town, there's a fantastic winery. The footprint is little, but the wine is absolutely the best.
Yeah.
It wins all kinds of awards all over Poland. It's one of Poland's best wineries. We really encourage you to check it out. If you've never tried Polish wine, get online and order yourself up a bottle. We'll leave a link below, and we do not do sponsored videos on this channel, so we get nothing out of this. except for friendship.
Right, yeah. So, and the owner is actually from our hometown of Bellingham, Washington. So that was really cool, and one of the reasons that we went there to start. But we would highly recommend going there. They have a couple picnic tables. It's a beautiful property. Take some food out with you, grab a bottle of wine, and sit outside and just relax and enjoy. It's absolutely
Get
gorgeous.
away from the crowds.
Yeah. Now the first thing that stands out when you are in this old town square is just how brightly colored the buildings are. Now we've been to other European towns that have had a similar style to this, and it always is just so beautiful to walk around, and they're all different colors
not quite like this. This is something else. This is pretty amazing. It's a lot larger. It's on a much bigger scale than what we're used to seeing. This place is amazing. It is so big. Yesterday a motorcycle tour came through. Yeah. How many motorcycles do you think there were? It
completely caught us off guard because they just kept coming in one after the other, and it was so fun to watch because they were from all over.
All over the place. They had their flags, so there's regions, so they were all coming from about every country you could think of. There was one motorcycle waving his flag from the United States.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure how he got his bike over here.
Kind of surprised to see that.
Didn't look amphibious to me, so he must have shipped it, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. There is just a lot to see and do here. Make sure and have a couple days when you're visiting, because you kind of just want to have that time to explore and walk around. Right here in the center, there are a ton of restaurants, a lot of bars. Get a beer, just kind of people watch. So the place we are staying is a Wyndham, and like we mentioned, location and everything, fantastic place, very spacious rooms, pretty affordable for this time of year. So be sure and check it out. We'll put the link below.
We'll put the link below. Now we are right in the middle of everything, so the price might be a little higher than we'd normally do. I know for a fact down the bar, the beer is higher than we'd normally pay, especially right here. You can go outside and get a beer for less than you can inside.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a bummer. That's okay, because we have a refrigerator though in our room.
Yes, and we brought some wine home from the winery that he gave us, so that has been really nice. But now, we have had Polish food the last 2 nights, and we went to an absolutely amazing traditional restaurant here. It is fantastic. We highly recommend that you go to that location. We will once again put the link below so you can check it out. But now, on our way coming back here, we passed through a park and there is a street fair going on, and there is...
Now, we've been in Thailand we've been in Southeast Asia for the last 5.5 months, so we know all about street food. We're excited, so we're gonna head over there right now.
Not only was there street food, there is wine and beer.
Okay, transportation. Just like in Krakow, the transportation here is fantastic. They got Uber, they got taxis, they got the trains, they got everything you might need. They even had these guys right over here, these electric scooters, these electric golf carts, big golf carts. They'll take you on a city tour. They would love to take you. They're gonna ask us probably like 3 or 4 times when we walk through, but it is a great option if you're only here for a short amount of time.
And of course, the that one time nothing is asked. All right, we found ourselves our beer. This is a strawberry wheat beer.
Strawberry wheat beer, yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's kind of a sour, really good. We are sitting here with fantastic view in the park, just people watching.
Yeah, this is a great spot. We got lucky that we found this place. We've been here for 2 days, and this is our last day, so we could have come here yesterday.
We could have.
We didn't know any better. We know better today. That's what you get when you walk everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Great spot, great city. If you get the opportunity, come and visit.
Be sure and check it out. All right, so make sure and tune in and stay. Maybe hit that subscribe button because next week we are heading off to the Czech Republic.
Yes.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.